Alright, seems everything's set. The first time hosting one of these where I don't actually have to manage the players in between matches, so we'll see how this goes. Also, it's going to be less biased as I don't have to talk about Falco stuff and options in between, so this should be interesting. So it should be interesting because it's a combined group between the Marth and Marcina, so seeing which one is chosen for each would be interesting to see how that's going to go. The reason why it's always Jigglypuff is just because you can just hold shield, and after Jigglypuff's shield pops, it's kind of an easier neutral start than most, but other than that, not really. So that's why I normally pick Jigglypuff. It's easier to do a neutral start when Jigglypuff dies than it is for anything else. Alright, seems like he's back. So they had to decide between stages. Normally, the way we do it whenever we do one is we always start to smash fill as a neutral stage, and then whoever is coming in gets choice of stage since they're down the stock, and the other person, of course, drops their stock. So this is actually a lot of people. 20v20, but it's 2 stocks instead of 3. Otherwise, we'd be here for 10 years. Hey, we're starting on Battlefield instead. Tyson Minecraft, alright then. Okay, so we did in the Falco group joint matchup with both of these groups, but we didn't do a crew battle with the Marcina group, so I'm not super familiar with all their players, but I'm pretty sure I actually played Rai in the Falco crew battles. Rai's looking for an opening to actually start up. Falcon mostly wants a grab to start these strings, but he has other ways to start it with other tools. And Marth wants to basically build a wall using his sword to keep him out. Okay, down throw knee takes the first stock. And good dancing by to punish the spot dodge. I wonder how aggressive the Marth and the Marcina group is going to be all stage against Falcon. Because Falcon's major weakness is his recovery is not the best, so if you can punish that effectively, you can get a lot of games off him. But if Falcon gets back to the stage unpunished, it could lead to a lot of extra damage. That was good spacing for a Tipper S smash. The treating F-tilts are actually a very good idea, because Falcon is going to run in at one point. So he's moving back and protecting himself from the approaching Falcon. But Rai is also aware of it and keeping spacing around the F-tilts, or approaching with his shield, rather than just running in and grabbing or dash attacking. Hey, that's a nice cone roll in, a nice tipper forward air, because Battlefield will live. Hey, tippered up air is going to take the first stock. It's back to being tied up. And again, because of Falcon's recovery, Obs could still take out his stock if he gets him off stage and capitalizes. But Rai's been dominating most of the stage control throughout the match so far, so it might be hard for him to force him off stage. Okay, jabs to cover the normal getup. Okay, I was wondering if he would have tried to down air him through the stage there, but the lag probably messed up the timing on that. Okay, good dancing blade on his dash in. Nice. That was good reaction from both players. That was his first time going off, so there's a high chance he wouldn't be ready for that, but it was a good reaction by Rai to protect himself.
Falcon. Survival.
Yeah, it's 20v20, so it's 2 stocks, because that would be kind of that would be a lot. So that's why, if you're wondering, that's why it's 2 stocks, because there's a lot of them. Because if it was 3 each, yeah, it'd be 60 stocks. So what I took from the last match is Rai is very much mobile. He's using his movement to keep his options open. He's not over-committing a lot. He's picking safer approaches, waiting for his opponent to throw a move for an opening, and then moving in. So I wonder if the next Marcina has figured out a strategy to overcome the movement that Rai is using.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's wait for him to come back. Alright, so Lucina instead of North. Now, for Lucina, obviously, there's no tip on the moves. So she doesn't have to, well, I mean, still a sword user, so she still can space, but she doesn't have to space like Marth would in order to get as early of kills. He's still getting a lot of his movement going. Okay, that was good fighting back there, because I was very close to an up air into knee. I'm guessing the up smash is probably supposed to be another up air. That was a good cover of the roll. He really wants to take the stock away. So I think Rai has recognized that and is becoming more aggressive. Or more aggressive after the... I cannot pronounce that name, but the Lucina commits to an option. Fortunate miss dash grab. That it? Right. That was good coverage of the get up from the ledge into the back air.
You'll never defeat me.
Because I like that instead of coming down with a forward air, he went for a back air because it covers the spot near the stage. Yeah, he could tech it, but then you could also get a chance of 2-framing him and then cover it after the fact as well. Now, Town City's a good choice. For Falcons, I think this is probably one of their more preferred stages next to Battlefield. Oh, I almost forgot. I thought it was 3 stocks. Just leave the poor Jigglypuff alone. There's a lot of moves to maneuver around the stage. So there's a lot of options to keep yourself mobile. The platforms are very useful for assisting in the strings. And then when it's like this, it's basically FD almost, so you can cover people's landings and chase them, and they can't really use platforms to escape from you. I was almost thinking he was going to go for an air dodge read into knee there. Alright, down through the knee setup. Looks like Marcina DI'd away and then jumped air dodge to ensure that the follow-up wouldn't connect. Hey, having trouble getting started. Looking for a roll in that situation, and down through into knee covers that.
The winner is Captain Falcon. Survival.
Yeah, down throw into knee isn't always true, but a lot of stuff in Smash 4 honestly isn't a true setup. You go for things in anticipation that they might work. You don't always go for something that always will work. That's like why 50-50s and stuff like that exists. Because the one time that it does work, you get a huge gain from it, rather than just never doing it because you just assume the opponent's always going to do the right thing, which isn't really the right mindset to go into.